Hi guys, and welcome to the Couch Crocheter, episode 41, HQ Tour. HQs meaning headquarters. It's been a while since I gave you guys a little tour of all the updates and things that I've done and rearranged in headquarters. So here you go. Alrighty guys, so it started right to the left of when I walk in the door. So as you can see, this is like my table where I put my sew bag, my keys, my stuff. That'll be the uniform that I just changed out of because I just got done work and I didn't want to shoot the video in my work clothes. There's the slippers that I normally have on my feet. Don't mind that stain. It was here when I started renting this place and I just haven't picked up carpet cleaner, and there's another stain on the other side that I just have to detail, and I just didn't get that far yet. And then you walk over here, and these two shelves are new for headquarters. Most of that is my bulky number 5 and 6s. Here you see I have a pretzel container with all the yarn labels that I've been saving since the beginning of the year. So eventually at the end of the year, I think I'm going to add those up and see how much yardage I went through within 1 year. I think that'd be pretty cool. Up here, there's some loveys, and that box is full with the little stuffed animals for loveys. Down here, that's a baby blanket, some extra yarn. And then down there, still some bulky. That is a shopping trip that I just did, which will be my next video. So that's white stand right there is what I take for craft shows to put any blankets that I have. Sometimes I hang scarves from them. I did have it in a box in Ducky, which is my storage on wheels, that I did not put together. And then Honey found it and he put it together. So it's just tucked in there. And then this here is like my shipping station for anything that I do get to sell on Macari. Miscellaneous stuff. All my crochet books are up there. What else? Bags are up there. That's about it. And then we'll come over here. And there I have 2 tables that I take for craft shows. Those are my bags of shame, as I call them, but really they are just works in progress or whips. Just a regular calendar. There's my 2001 crochet along that I'm doing with Pamela from Pamela's Adoring Crochet. She is doing towel toppers for every month. I am taking it one step and doing a towel topper and a hot pad. So that's my organized mess of all the notes that I needed for that. Here's my desk and chair that I do sit down most of the times and record videos from. Those are my 2 little makeshift tables that stay there because that's what I use to put, like, whenever I go shopping, any finished objects that I have to go in my next video, works in progress, that need to be done, like something real quick in order for them to be done. Like that sitting there is the watermelon, and I need to put its seeds on, which is why the black is sitting over there next to it. And then those will be finished objects. Those are totes that I pack up whenever I do go to a craft show. That magazine is sitting on top because I am going to get this pattern from it for the next month's towel topper. I'm sorry, not towel topper, hot pad. And I think I'm going to do an apple for next month, which will be October. No. August, June, July, August, September. Apple will be September. And then this will be October. And this one will be November's. And I already have December's. Actually, I wasn't sure if I wanted to do that one or the turkey that's next to it. I really haven't decided yet. And then we have still the same saying on the wall: if your dreams do not scare you, they are not big enough. And here's the couch that I sit on, and that's why I'm the couch crocheter. Whenever I sit down and crochet, this is basically now in like the little bit of time that I do have at work in between my tasks is the only place that I crochet. I do not crochet at home anymore. It's just too hot. I can't take it. So these two pillows I did show you earlier in my channel. The blanket that's behind the pillow I made 2 years ago. No, 1 year ago. No. Well, whenever the Caron anniversary cakes came out. That's when I made that blanket. And then this one in the middle, this 70s looking chevron, that's actually my grandmother's blanket that I did not even know that she crocheted. And my aunt had donated a bag of blankets for me because it does get cold in the winter. And that was one of them that was in there, and I was going through them, and this is even before I started crocheting. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I love this blanket. I'm going to keep it separate from all my other blankets. And then I noticed that it had a label on the inside with my grandmother's name on it. I don't know if I can find it real quick. Oh, there she is. So I had no idea. My grandmother's name was Loretta Grubb. I'm not sure what MCG means. But yeah, my grandmother made this. I mean, what a coincidence. And how amazing was that to have my aunt give it to me and she forgot about it. And that I, right after I received it, I started crocheting, like not even knowing that that was my grandmother's. But obviously it inspired me in some way because shortly after I received that blanket, I started crocheting, along with other things that pushed me to crochet, which I'm grateful for. That one's Honey's blanket. That one is a waffle stitch blanket made out of It is Michael's brand of generic yarn. And I'm having a problem thinking of it right now, but when I show you the yarn, I'll come across it. Oh, Craft Smart. That's what it is, Craft Smart. There's another end table. My wonderful fan. These two things I picked up at Hobby Lobby on their 20% off sale. Just another end table. And a fan. That's really exciting. There's my little tiny 50 style refrigerator. And that is my money tree. And I think if I can find, maybe I'll insert another video. I know it's in one of my videos of when I first received it, so you guys can see how much it has grown. Now, she is coming home with me today. She is going to get repotted. I just bought a new pot for her. She's just growing out of her other one, and she just needs to spread her roots. This is my little miscellaneous snack section, coffee, drink, miscellaneous stuff. That's where my board is whenever I do my intro. Trash can, really exciting there. Here is my view when I sit on my couch to watch you guys on YouTube to entertain me while I am crocheting. In those cubie holes are all of my finished objects. Some of them are up on my Macari site, called the Couch Crocheter, and you'll know that it is me because there's a cute little amigurumi lion that I crocheted for my stepson as my picture. But you can stop by there and check it out anytime. I will leave the link down below, and I am updating because I still have a lot of that to block, because when I was making all this stuff, I did not have a place to block it. So I am in the process of, I think I only have 2 cubies that are stuff that are blocked and tucked in and everything's ready to go. All the rest of it I still have to block and work on. That's why a lot of that is not up on Macari yet, but I'm getting there, guys. And then it starts with my yarn. So on the top shelf here, you will see my cotton collection. The second shelf is cotton collection and a mix of DK cakes. and cotton blend. And then there's like 4 skeins of hemp yarn. Below that will also be cotton blend. A couple of trips to the dollar store, I believe, is on that shelf behind that. And then my plentifuls. Down below is going to be the specialty yarn that I got from AC Moore that I got before they closed, but that was like almost a year before they closed is when I got that stuff. Some of them are mill ends. I do believe that there is some Premier Luna down there as well. Down here will mostly be Nicole Stitch Studio yarn that a friend of mine gave me for my yarn, my headquarters opening. The next shelf is going to be some skinny cakes. The front of it is going to be some latte cakes. What is behind it is a whole lot of modern, everyday modern. I do believe it is called Modern Yarn. It's Target's brand. Forget exactly what it is called. I don't know. I don't want to knock it down, but all back there, it's just packed to the back with that yarn. This is all Caron cakes, regular cakes, and then these are the Lion Brand Tweed. Oh, yep, tweed stripes, mandala tweed stripes. And then behind that is more of the Target yarn, supporting it up. And then behind here, this is all latte cakes. There's no filler behind there. That is just all latte. This red one is over here. He belongs in the cotton, but he doesn't quite stay where he is supposed to. But that's okay. That basket up there is going to be a Jada in Stitches storage basket. These are the 3 biggest skeins of yarn that I've ever seen in my life that Honey bought me a long time ago, just with a random blue one, and I'm not sure exactly why that red and green one is up there all by themselves either. So over here we will find the color changing yarn is going to be these 2. This is going to be Baby Cashmere from Etrofil. And the next is that name that I cannot pronounce, but it's 100% wool. Then those are going to be Lion Brand Landscapes. There you can see a little donut that I crocheted. Here's my ball decoration, my Christmas ball decoration from Kalahari. These ones I think are called Turban, and they are from Hobby Lobby. Actually, this is all from Hobby Lobby. And I don't know all Hobby Lobby's names. I think this one's Dazzled. These ones are Ice Cream Scoop. I don't remember what these ones are. Oh, I love this yarn. So just a variety of stuff that I got from Hobby Lobby. And then down here you will find my mandalas, sparkles, regular mandalas. There's some ombres in there, some baby in there. Yes, there's that. And then this is just going to be a miscellaneous row of random colors from various yarn people. Down here is a little bit of a mix of everything. It's a little bit of Yarn Bee from Hobby Lobby. It is a little bit of Simply Soft. It is a little bit of Crafter Secrets. It is a little bit of Pantones from Caron. It is my tea towels. Down here is going to be Yarn Bee's collection of, oh my gosh, what are those? Awesome Ombre. Then we got some cotton, some twisted cotton. Then we have some, what is this one? Yarn Bee Feeling Gradient is down there. Yarn Bee must be Merino. Then this shelf is going to be my variegated miscellaneous yarn companies of all my variegates. Here is again, the man that I don't know his name, or the company that I don't know their name, but that is my alpaca cloud, my baby alpaca. These are Yarn Bee Specificas. Pacific, sorry. I have some Christmas yarn back there. And I have one random Yarn Bee Sugar Wheel Cotton. Kind of hiding out back there, but that's going to be all Christmas. And then up here, minus this bunny, you'll find my Etrofil Bamboo wool, Luxe wool. You'll find some Oceans in there. You'll find some Pantone classic wool. You'll find some patrons or patons. I don't know how you pronounce it, really, depending on where you are in the world. Those are the classic wools. And there's some more classic wool. And then there's the KCs that I just got the other day. And what else are these guys? These guys are Color Wheel mandalas. That's going to be the ocean thinger. These two things I got at Hobby Lobby way before the orange sticker clearance was there, but it wasn't the yarn yet. It was just like the accessories that was on sale before the yarn, and that's where that came from. And then, guys, I am back to the front door. So that's all I have for this video. Just a maybe not so quick craft room or headquarters or yarn room or chill hangout inspiration yarn loving goodness room. All right, guys, I'm gonna shut this off and set it up for my daily reading of Melanie B. Tie. Release your fears. The Royal George Bridge in Colorado is the world's highest suspension bridge. Visiting it was a significant part of my journey, an important turning point. Spanning a section of the Grand Canyon of the Arkansas River, the bridge is constructed of small wood slats. You can drive across it or you can walk across it, peering down through the slats to see the river 1,050 feet below. When I reached the park surrounding the bridge, I parked my car, grabbed my backpack, and got out to walk across the bridge. I neared the bridge, then turned around. I was too afraid to walk across, certain I'd blow off, and so I decided to drive. I returned to the Jeep, drove to the bridge, then stopped again. I backed up, drove back to the toll booth, and hailed the guy working inside. "Will I be fine?" I said. He looked at me strangely. "Will I be fine?" I repeated. He finally got it. "You'll be fine," he said with a smile. I drove back to the bridge. Inch by inch, I drove across the wooden slats. I was afraid to look to the left, to the right, afraid to look down, afraid not to look. I never knew how much fear was in me until I drove across that bridge. And to get back, I had to turn the Jeep around and drive across the bridge once more. Sometimes we're so afraid that we don't know how afraid we are. Sometimes we carry so much fear that it interferes with our ability to enjoy life. Feel and release your fears. See how needless they are. See how they keep you from enjoying life. Unclench your hands. Don't always look straight ahead. Experience, adventure, let yourself live. As the man said, you'll be just fine. That's all I have for you guys today. Thanks for stopping by. Be safe. Stay groovy. Until the next time, take care, y'all. Bye.